Hey friends, welcome back to another fun project share and DIY in the same video. I will be using the ScrapDiva Designs January release. I'll be using the Valentine Harp Memorydex to share with you a project on this. Valentine's Harp Bag Topper. Valentine Words number 4 and number 3. You can see that they are different kind of fonts, but at the same time they're squiggly, but they're different, and I really like these. You get a good variety of words for each. So let's get started. Using the Memorydex and the word love that comes in this, I created a Memorydex, but it's a tiny bit different, and here is what I created. Usually a Memorydex, you know, it's just the Memorydex and then the little portion to put onto the Memorydex roller, but I decided to kind of add on to that. I punched out a circle. I have a crepe paper rosette, some little pom-pom. You could see under here there is tulle kind of smushed together, so there's different elements in here. The fun in this is creating it, and I had a lot of fun making this. The harp, you can see it's 2 different kinds of gold on here. I thought that was a good touch. These little hearts are the inserts. I've said it before in my other videos. They are inserts from the cherries. I'll share them again here. These are the cherries, and they are the inserts that come in here. So you can see you can also use those as fun little projects, little embellish pieces here and there. So that's what I created, and this heart right here is also ScrapDiva. This is the fringe heart die. It was in last season. I had one and created using that, so I think that was a great touch. So that's using these 2 right here, the Harp Memorydex and Words number 4. Now here's my other project that I am going to create here with you. It is using the Harp bag topper. However, I'm going to turn it into an embellishment because, as you can tell, the Memorydex has this piece right here, and on the bag toppers it doesn't. So you can actually use this as bag topper, or you can use Harp as an embellishment, and that's what I want to do. This is what I am using right here. I'm using the Be Mine. Look at this. Isn't this cute? I love that font, and I added some little white detail. And I think this is just fun. It could be a card. I haven't decided where I want to put it yet, but it could be a card. It could be a tag. That's why I have left it as is. I think I'm going to go ahead and round off the corners just to make it not as pointy, and make it, I feel like it has lots of roundness in these. As you can see, the roundness of the word, the roundness of the harp, the roundness of the hearts, and the sort. So I think having a sharp corner makes it, I don't know, it gives it a harsh feeling. So on my next one, I am going to do the rounding the edges. So this is what I'm going to be making. However, I will be using different words. I want to be able to share with you how it looks using a different word, and I'll be using the always and forever, and that always reminds me of that song. And that's what I'm going to create. I made this harp right here using foam, and it's glittery foam, and then just a shimmery white under. Some little flowers that I had in my stash, and actually these leaves right here are from the cherries. Like I said before, you can use them as greenery as well. And I have a heart up here that is from the cherries as well. So let's get started, because I want to share with you how I created this, and just, you know, just play with it and share with you guys a fun project. So let's get started. I have right here this gold drawstring bag that I just simply cut the tops off, and I'm going to use that as texture into my little tag. So here is all the pieces, the tag. I've already gone ahead and look at this rosette. It's a paper rosette with some frosted tulle on the top and little flowers and everything that I need. This little piece right here, like I said, is just from a drawstring bag that I've had in my stash for such a long time, and it's such a pretty gold, and it's glittery and I really like it. So I'm adding that to my tag, and it has a sewn little piece, so I wanted that to show. I'm adding the rosette on top, and then the little cute harp, and I'm using the white background with gold harp. So I'm adding those in, and I want to add a pop, kind of like foam on the back, just on one side, because the staple on the little rosette already on the other side kind of gives it a another layer. So I want to even that out. That's why I'm adding just on half of it. There we go. That's perfect. Now I'm going to add in this tiny little heart from the cherries, and that's going on one side, and I'm kind of making this one opposite of what the other tag is, the one that says be mine. Now, of course, let's add in the little leaves from the cherries. I think it goes perfect with little flowers, so that's a great way to use your dies other than just using it for the cherries. And look at that, that is so cute. I had a little ornament in my decorating stash that had tiny little flowers, and I wasn't using it anymore, so I pulled off the flowers, and now I'm going to use them in my crafting. There is a gigantic truck outside my window, so if you hear trucks, somebody ordered Amazon things. So I'm adding in these little red roses. They're like crepe paper, so they're kind of fun to play with. Now that I'm just going to wait for that to dry a little bit, making sure that the hot glue goes through all of the layers of the tulle, the crepe paper, and the gold little drawstring bag fibers. Now I want to add the sentiment, and I could have put the harp a little bit higher, that entire embellishment a little bit higher, so that my sentiment right here of always and forever doesn't go all the way to the edge. I should have measured it a little bit better, but oh well, it turned out really cute anyways. So I'm gonna I was trying to move it a little bit. I'm gonna take off the backing of that foam, and I'm gonna adhere it to the bottom of the harp, and it's a really simple project. I think I took longer deciding how I wanted to cut the harp and the sentiment more than it took to put together. Now I'm going to round those corners just to give it a softer edge and a softer look on that part. Like I said before, I do not know what I'm going to use this for, but I think it would be a really pretty tag on a little gift. I'll probably gift my son and daughter a little treat or something for Valentine's Day, and I'll add a nice little letter on the back of this, just sharing how much I love them, little things like that. And because the always and forever was on the corner, I just decided to hand cut those little edges on that tag. Okay, here is the final project. I think they turned out really fun. Like I said, these are perfect for tags as a Valentine. I do not know if I want to add them as a card or fun swap Valentine, but this is lots of fun. So much texture, so much different elements on here, from like the fabric. There's foam on this one, the tulle, the crepe paper, the little shimmery piece from that drawstring bag that I had. I love the gold on here, and then the gold paper on this one. It's just fun, and it gives a fun kind of if you send this to someone who loves textures, this is great. And the thickness of it, I think it's fun. I think it's easy, not too bulky. But that is my project. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget to check out the code and the hashtag to be able to get yours. Use it, and it's at no cost to you. Actually, you get a discount, and it helps me to continue creating videos like this. I have so many more fun videos coming up, and don't forget to click the bell so you can get notified when there's new videos, and click the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. It'd be such a great help to me. Thank you so much. Until next time, bye!